My love of music came from my mom and my grandpa. I think my whole family is pretty musical, so when I was little, you know, I would have the cowgirl boots on, I would be doing the dancing and the singing to the Shania Twain stuff, you know, just having fun. I would be the one that would make everybody be in the girl band and sing Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera. That was me. Through high school was really good till my junior year, but then I started struggling a lot. I kept straying off the path God wanted me to be on, and I was doing my own thing, and it just wasn't working out. Like, I always felt conviction. Everything just kept going haywire because I wasn't doing what God wanted me to do. And I guess through all of those struggles and everything that I've been through when I was younger, I came out on the other side and realized, hey, you know what, God, your way is the best way. I don't need to go and do my own thing. I don't need to go down that path. It's not getting me anywhere. I tried to start doing my own acoustic thing, and so I would play like at little bars around West. I even wrote a few songs. They were the Texas country songs or whatever. I still felt empty, and my songs were always really sad. It was just because during that time period of my life I was going through a lot, and so everything that I would write would just be really depressing. And I started doing country music on the big stage where there's a full band, so that was really cool. But at the end of the night, I still felt empty. Like, it just wasn't what I was supposed to do. And I've always known from a really young age that I was supposed to be using my talents for God, not for my glory, not for myself, but for God's glory. You know, I would just feel empty. I would feel like I wasn't making a difference. Yeah, I can sing really good, but if it's not making an impact in someone's life, then what's the point? About 2 years passed by, I started attending Meadowbrook. The praise band would be singing some of my favorite songs, and I was like, I really liked it. I really liked getting into it. I really liked the worship. And then eventually I kept praying, and I was like, Lord, you know, I have this voice going to waste, and you know, I want to use it for you. One day I was sitting in the congregation, and the song Oceans came on, and I wasn't singing, and my husband was like, why aren't you singing? This is your favorite song. And I was like, because I'm ready to be used. I should be up there singing that right now. But really, I guess in a way, I wasn't being selfish. I was just kind of disappointed because, you know, I was ready. It wasn't like a week later, Bo was like, hey, we're having tryouts for different areas of the church. So if you have a talent that you can use, then fill it in. And then I prayed about it, filled it in, and now I'm leading worship with the church. So God answers prayers. When I lead worship and whenever I'm singing Christian music, I feel like not only am I getting closer to God, I feel like I'm also using the talents He gave me for Him. And then also I like to see how it changes people's lives and brings them closer to God. Whether it be on stage or off of stage, I feel like I want to give my all to God because He's pulled me through so much, and that's my one-on-one time with Him. So sometimes you'll see me raise my hands, or you'll see me, you know, really get into it. I'm actually reflecting on all of the things that God has pulled me through, all my struggles, you know, every downfall. You know, and I'm giving back to Him because He deserves it, and I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for Him. Okay, so when I was young, I didn't have very good self-confidence in myself. I was very much afraid of failure, so I would never try out for anything. Even with my singing and people saying, hey, you can sing really good, I was still always scared of failure. And it wasn't until I realized it's in God's hands, not my hands, that He would take that somewhere. You know, I might not be famous, I might not be on stage, I might not, you know, be a Chris Tomlin, but you know what? It's God's glory, and He's going to use it for His people and to further the kingdom of Christ. So I encourage all of you young ladies out there, be confident in yourself. Remember that you are princes of the one true King, and that if you have a talent, use it, and you do what God has called you to do, because you're going to make a difference in many other people's lives.